You know what's sad? Is when you get older and all of a sudden you find out that all those years that you spent raising your children and working hard, 1, 2, 3 jobs, and especially me, I was a single parent, and all of a sudden here my children are with their children, and I'm just old. And I don't know where the cutoff began and my importance went, but now all of a sudden I just feel old because I don't feel valued anymore. And I see this in a lot of families. We got old, yes we did, but we're still the same people. We still have the same heart, and we still love you. Don't forget your people and your family.
What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be transferring the fish that I have in this tank into the 20-gallon tall tank. Now I haven't moved the fish in there because I've been kind of letting the water sit and everything sit. Did another water change on the tank, so that I did another water change on the tank so that I can let it sit and get some good bacteria in it. It's been sitting over the weekend. It's been about 3 or 4 days since I've set this tank up, and I put some beneficial bacteria that I had, well not that I had, but some things that I had that I put in there that would give that and go ahead and boost the tank to go ahead and, you know, give the nitrates and, you know, might not make a bad ammonia spike or something whenever I put the new fish in there. As you can see right here on this tank, man, this guppy grass has bloomed like, and all I use, only things that I use is on this table right here. I use XL. I use a little bit of this synthesis. I don't really use this much of this, but I also use this flourish. This works good. Since I started adding this, I've seen some more improvements, and then I also do some more flourish. And yeah, guys, that's about it. All I do to my tanks, and that's how I got this guppy grass to get real pretty and green, and it's growing a lot of leaves on it, so that lets me know that it is growing right. And as you can see, these fish in here are just as happy as I don't know what, but it's time to move them out of here and put them in a bigger tank. This is not guppy grass. This is like that Java, Christmas Java vine, or, you know, I don't know if I'm slandering the word or not, but I know it's some kind of like Java moss or something like that in that category. And it's growing crazy too, but it's about 4 or 5 months old also, so it's not a pretty fast grower. And all of this right here came from just a little bitty stem that was placed off of here. So I also wanted to make a comparison on these tanks. As you can see, one is greener than the other one, and it's not the lights, because I have both the same lights on them, but what makes a difference is I have the AF lava soil on this one, and I don't have it on this one. And I think that is what causes the biggest change in these tanks. As you can see in this one, this the same guppy grass, did the same way, everything is the same, and I have some baby guppies in here that are also going to go into the 20-gallon high tank. They get the same amount of light and everything else. Both got a sponge filter. Well, this one has a sponge filter on it, and this one has that whisper filter that's on the back there. But they are done the same way. And as you can see, I also have the Java moss or fern that's in here. And this little stuff right here, I don't know if that's some kind of like green algae or something that's you know, growing heavily in there. I don't know. As you can see, this guppy grass has not produced many flowers as this one has produced. Like, you see this one filled the tank up. This one is kind of like ropey and stringy. And I'm guessing it's because like the nutrients from the AF lava soil the nutrients might not give, you know, these are like some some cheap rocks that I got, which I'll be changing in the next video that I do. I'm gonna completely tear this tank down, but I want to say it's all about the substrate. I'm not sure, because you know this is a floating print, and I dosed both of these the same amount. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think it could be the AF lava soil, or you know, if you think it's a substrate, come and let me know what you think. Or if you think it's just two different tanks, two different things, you know, let me know down below what you guys think. So yeah, I'm gonna move these guys, and I'm also gonna put these guys into here. Now I'm not gonna put all of these guys in here. I'm only gonna put the ones that I'm going to keep. Somebody has already been looking to get some of these guppies. Some of these guys gonna stay in here, and some of them not big enough yet. But like this guy right here, if I can get the camera to focus, you would get a better shot of him once I put him in the 20-gallon towel, and I will show you then. So yeah, let's go ahead and get him transferred, and I will be right back just like this. And also, I got a test kit that I always use on my tanks, but this right here is something else that I use to, you know, test my tanks also when I don't want to pull the kit out, or you know, whatever. So yeah, I always test the tank out because you don't never want nothing to go wrong. Especially with setting a new tank up, you know, you don't want the fish to get sick or anything like that. So always make sure you test the water to make sure that it's safe for the fish, and also that the pH level and everything is at the level that the fish are preferring to, so they can thrive the most. Okay, now you see this little guy right here. I have about 4 or 5 of those guys in here. And it would be very difficult for me to get those guys out of here. They don't get very big, so I think I'm just gonna keep them in this tank, and maybe just those, you know. And I might do like a little, some kind of small fish. And also that Tetra's coming out, he's going also in the other tank. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep those guys. And this one otter catfish right here. I think he might get up to like 1 or 2 inches, but when he starts to get big, because he's still so small, he will go over to another tank, but for now he can stay there. But I think those salt and pepper Cory catfish are going to stay in this tank. As you can see, there goes some on the bottom. And then let me focus the camera where it was, one over there. He's back there in the bag hiding out. And I think I'm gonna just keep those guys in this tank. I'm gonna have to find the other Tetra. It's supposed to be 2 of them. But there's one right there. Kids, these fish are like kids to me, man. I raised them ever since they were born, all the way to now. It's so crazy to see how big they've gotten since, you know, then at the beginning of this year. Man, they got some nice color to them. If I could just focus.
Ran myself in the ground trying to fix it, but it wasn't me, girl, it was us. We just don't work, and you realize your first thing gone. I don't think I wanna reminisce it. I'll be better on my own time, smoke my own.
Now I do have one Edler or endless Edler guppy, I think is the name for it, right here. I had 3 of them, 1 male and 2 females, and I guess the rest of them, I don't know. I think they might have died, and you know, some of them Cory catfish or them otter catfish in the other tank might have got a hold to them. But I know once I had moved, those was the only fish I have lost since then. And I don't know, I just got this one guy, he's been, you know, living with the mollies. So that's why I decided to bring him over to this tank. He lived right along good with these. And so the baby guppies that I kept are these. I really like the color on these. It's like a flame in their tail. These come from a yin yang guppy, and I don't know what the mom is. The mom got that fan tail like that, and it's almost like a black skirt. If I can, like this one. But as you can see, that one right there has some yellow in it too. But yeah, I really like that color on that one. Alright, so that's the end of this video. And yeah, y'all can just go ahead and bounce up out of there. You know, go on and, you know, hit that subscribe button and like and just get up out of there. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Oh, y'all still here? I thought I told y'all to go ahead and bounce out of here. Oh, y'all just gonna stick around and, you know, chill out with me here or what? Alright, I'll catch y'all in the next video.
It's a Sunday when I pull up to the school. Diamonds all in your face, my #1 shining tool. Hoes drool at school. When I walk and I'm talking, I be doing